I'm so excited to get my slide fixed today. Fingers crossed. It's been 3 months we've been messing with this thing. 3 months. But this 3 months, that's right, girl.
New techs though.
New people, very professional.
Brand new slide.
Brand new Swintech slide components. So, whew. Guys from RV Care are going to fix our Swintech. I got my fingers crossed. We did buy a whole new component from Lippert, and it actually saved us quite a bit of money by going through Lippert and not tipping. Once we got the V number, which Lippert requires, boom, is here 7-10 days, really fast. They actually sent me the motors. I had to replace motors. The motors that came with it, I wanted to show you, were cracked. And this was already in the system, were cracked. And see right here. RV Care said just get with Lippert, get some new ones. We don't want to take a chance on any wires being damaged. I did. I got with Lippert and they overnighted them to me. So really good response, really happy with everything so far. Happy with RV Care and the guys Hector who are going to fix it today. So I want y'all to bring you a little bit of that video. Wish us luck. The new one's on already. Working the other side. I believe here was the culprit right here, the gearbox. Man, you guys are fast.
He's done in a time or two. Give me a black one off there.
Just kind of let you know what they're doing. They're so fast. I mean, he had all this done. I kind of stayed out of their way, let them work. What they did is they took the screws out of here. This right here is one clean long shaft that runs from this gearbox that runs this to that gearbox up there. And there's a motor at the very top. And kind of let you know how it goes. It goes just like this, bottom to top. This right here sits in the middle. It's got a gearbox in the top and a gearbox that sits in the bottom. And that gearbox runs right across this right here. And the motor sits in the very top. It's right here. And so what they did is they made a 12-volt system to run the track in and out, so they didn't have to go inside the RV or anything else. So it works out really, really fast. Actually, they're way faster. And I was working on something, I come back and they're already done with 2 sides. So it's going well so far. I think the biggest thing is to see how it looks once we push it in and to see if it still does what it did previously. So 3 months now. We got here in Tampa and started having more problems than normal with it. And we started messing with it a little bit ourselves. Long story short, had some techs come out. It's been pulled in and out 3 times and they couldn't fix it. So I ended up getting with these folks, said order a new part, got with Lippert. I tell you, you can save up some money by not going through tipping. I love tipping, buy them when you have to. But if you know the Lippert part number, go to those guys and you can save some money, not only on the part itself, but shipping was pretty cheap. I only paid $35 shipping for this. I was really surprised. The lead time was about 7 to 10 days build time, and then shipping was another a week came ground. But I did get it as scheduled per our conversation with the Lippert customer service. And I'll tell you, one other thing they did was they were really quick to respond to any questions that I had or any problems. I had a problem with 2 motors. Man, they jumped right on it, sent me new ones. And so right now I got like 4 backup motors, which is pretty good. So if you're ever on the road and I see you and you're broken down from a motor, I'm going to give you one. But the gearbox is mostly the problem. And we looked at the used ones that we pulled off, thought about keeping them as a spare, but honestly they had a pretty good bit of wear, so we just tossed them. Not gonna keep them, try to use them. So anyway, excited to see how this thing works here as soon as they're done. This side right here was always the trouble side. Let's see what it does here. One thing would always do here, it would pull so tight it would pull that off. Tell you, that's the best that thing has done since we've owned this now for what, nearly a year and a half. That is the best it has worked. Money well spent.
Could today be the day we get 12 inches back?
Okay, we're almost there. As you can see, he's got this H system back in place, all the screws. He's just got a couple screws he's got to put in. So, getting close. All right, Jimmy, you were talking about syncing this thing up, and tell me how you do that with the Lippert system.
Yeah, so inside of here there is a little push button, and what you'll do is actually press it until the lights blink, and as soon as the red and green lights flash on the 7th push, you have to hold it, and it will allow you to move the slide in and out manually.
And that will get it perfectly synchronized on each side. Well, you can get it perfectly synchronized on
You can bring the slide in, wait until the lights turn off, move your slide out about 2 to 3 inches, and then bring it back in and hold the button until you hear both motors shut down. And then push it back out again. You'll do that 3 or 4 times. And then on the 4th time, bring it back in, hold the button down, and both motors should shut down by themselves.
Awesome.
Run the slide all the way back out and make sure that it fully extends, and make sure that the motors shut down again.
Perfect, man. I appreciate all the help and taking care of us.
No, not a problem.
So if you have to buy this bearing kit, if you have to replace the bearing boxes on your Swintech, this is the kit that'll come from Lippert. I don't think this one's from Lippert, but it's one that found on Amazon, but it comes in the same type of kit. This kit cost over $200, even from Lippert, and it comes with the bearing, the rollers, pretty much everything you need. These boots that go on the bearing boxes, pretty much everything you need to repair it. But you also need the bearing box, and if your gears are messed up, you'll need those as well. Make sure you figure out what you need, and if the cost almost is the same as buying new tracks, this is my old ones here, but if the cost is almost the same, you might be better off just going with the whole kit and replacing the tracks and everything. So thankfully this repair turned out great, so hopefully we don't mess up another one, because it is expensive. But you can see the new track here, but this track, H system, all that stuff, if you have a couple problems, you may just have to change the whole thing out. Well, wish us luck here. We got it fixed, and so until next time, seatbelts on.
So much room in there. Huge. Yeah. Now our slide's fixed. We have so much more room back in the bathroom and bedroom. Like a whole, what, 14 more inches. It's huge. You can walk back through. There's the pass through. You can get to both the sinks. Literally. It's like a new RV.